Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how you can easily introduce yourself in Slovak. At the beginning I will teach you some useful words that you should know, and then we will take a closer look at very useful phrases about your name, age and so on. So let's get started. First, I'm gonna read you through some very useful vocabulary. A name is in Slovak meno. Surname, priezvisko. Then we have a nickname, and that is prezývka. And a middle name, stredné meno. I also included some basic words when you want to greet someone. For this topic I already made a video, so you can watch it if you are interested and want to learn more phrases about it. In informal conversation, to say hello to someone, you can use ahoj. When you have a formal conversation, you can always use dobrý deň. Goodbye in Slovak, dovidenia. And thank you, ďakujem. Now, let's learn some useful phrases. For each phrase, I included both formal and informal version of them, so it will be hopefully easier for you to learn it. You should always pay attention to the fact if you are having a formal or informal conversation, and with that, to use the proper expressions. Let's start with first phrase, and that is, what is your name? In literal translation, aké je tvoje meno? Or, aké je vaše meno? But Slovak people mostly use phrase ako sa voláš or ako sa voláte. And if we want to translate this one to English, the literal translation would be how are you called? Hope it is clear. I just wanted to show you that the phrases are not good to learn word by word, but as a whole. Here I highlighted the parts that change with the person you are talking to. To respond to the question, what is your name, you can use in Slovak 3 different phrases. You can say, my name is, in Slovak, moje meno je. Or you can say, I am called, volám sa. Or just simply use verb to be, I am, in Slovak, ja som. If you want to be more polite, you can add nice to meet you. Teší ma. This phrase can be used both in informal or formal conversation. But I also included 2 more phrases for nice to meet you. You can also say rád or rada. It depends if a man or a woman is speaking. Rád is used if a man is talking, rada if a woman is talking. Let's continue with the phrase rád ťa spoznávam or rada ťa spoznávam. For formal situation, or if we are talking to more than just one person, we can say rád vás spoznávam or rada vás spoznávam. Here is again highlighted what changed, and that is just the pronoun. Where are you from? Odkiaľ si? Odkiaľ ste? Where do you come from? Odkiaľ pochádzaš? Odkiaľ pochádzate? Here you have it together for both types of conversations. I come from, in Slovak we say pochádzam z. Or with the verb to be, I am from, you can say ja som z. Or just without the pronoun, which is more used, som z. Next, we have phrases about age. How old are you? The literal translation is ako si starý or ako ste starí. But more common is koľko máš rokov or koľko máte rokov. And if you would translate it back to English, the translation would be how many years do you have? To respond, you say, for example, I am 20 years old. But in Slovak you use verb to have, and that would be mám 20 rokov. If you have difficulties with conjugation of the verb to have, you can watch my previous video about 4 verbs you need to know, and I will link the video in the description. And the last phrases are about languages. Do you speak English? In Slovak, hovoríš po anglicky? Or hovoríte po anglicky? Yes, I speak English will be áno, hovorím po anglicky. No, I don't speak English. Nie, nehovorím po anglicky. Here is again highlighted what changes. Now let's hear this little dialogue I've prepared for you. Dobrý deň. Rád vás spoznávam. Volám sa Robert a mám 26 rokov. Ako sa voláte? He uses second person plural because they don't know each other, they just met and he wants to be polite. Teší ma Robert. Volám sa Anita a mám 30 rokov. Môžeme si tykať? For the verb tykať doesn't exist exact translation, but to describe it, you can say that you are on familiar terms with somebody. And that simply means that you will from now on use second person singular in your communication with that person. Of course, if you both agree on that. Normally, it is the older person who suggests this. In Slovak society, there is this unwritten rule that only the older person in the conversation suggests it. Hope it is clear to you, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Now let's continue. Áno, môžeme. Máš zaujímavé meno. Odkiaľ pochádzaš? So you can see that he agreed on it, and from now on he uses second person singular when talking to her. And to finish this dialogue she replies: Pochádzam z Talianska. Na Slovensku žijem už 3 roky. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. Now you can introduce yourself in Slovak. If you like this video, please give it a like and leave me a comment which of the phrases you like and is the easiest for you to learn. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye!